Hello! Hello, I'm Luke Darracott, writer of Hikikomori, Journey from Darkness, and welcome to my wine shop. Fortunately, given I love Japan, we've got lots of Japanese booze, and Japanese booze features quite heavily in the book. So I've tried to find a few examples of what you might find in the pages of the book. I thought I'd start with a classic beer from Japan. This one here is Kirin. There's a couple of brands that are famous. Sapporo is famous, Asahi is famous. But this one, in the very first chapter, is mentioned because this is our character living alone, eating and drinking badly, and this is what he's surrounded by bottles of. So that's the Kirin beer. Japan's a big beer drinker, by the way, number 7 in the world. Then we have sake, which is the most mythical drink of Japan. Sake actually just means alcohol. In Japan, the actual word is nihonshu, which means Japanese alcohol. And this is kind of a cornerstone of Japanese gastronomy. It's genuinely more and more considered a thing the older generation might drink, but at various points, especially with people he meets and the meals he has, our character Natsu drinks sake and gets a little bit drunk of sake. This one is shochu. Now this is a rice wine, which is fermented rice. This is distilled rice, shochu, often used to make little cocktail things called highballs, where you mix it with Coke or Fanta or sparkling water, but also drunk a lot more either by the drunks, or the young people, because they can make, it's got more of a kind of an international cocktail vibe, where sake is more old school, shochu is a bit more kind of into the future. And the last one, which is mentioned, I don't want to give too many spoilers away, but our character does sample some whiskey. This is Fuyu, which is a Japanese whiskey. Whiskey is massive in Japan. They're actually one of the biggest producers of whiskey in the world, and they make perfect whiskies. And the idea of whiskey as a drink which you can slowly drink with a character who maybe you haven't seen for a long time features quite heavily towards the very end of the book as well. So you've got beer, sake, shochu and whiskey, probably missing more. That's probably enough to get you going.